Hi everyone and welcome to Web Easy Step Tutorials. This is Ahmed Fakhr and this tutorial is not a sample. This is a full example to how to work practically with Google Maps and markers. You can call it a markers manager. In this example, you will learn how to save locations on database using PHP and MySQL, how to load markers dynamically from database, how to save specific data with locations using infowindow, how to change and customize markers icon dynamically, and much more. So let's go and enjoy the tutorial. Hi again, my friends. In our example, we have two maps. The first one about user map and the second about the admin map. In our example, we suppose that we have a visitors that wants to save their location. So they go to the user map and press. When they press, they add a marker on a specific location. When press on the marker, they open the info window. Okay, this is the marker and this is the info window. And here they write, this is my location. When press save, they see this message waiting for admin confirm, and the color will change to be a purple color. And when they try to refresh, it will be hidden. Why? Because the admin not confirmed this location yet. So we will go to the another map, admin map, and refresh. This is the location, the unconfirmed location. Press and confirm the location and press save. The location confirmed, and we see that the marker color was changed. Let's go again to the user map and refresh. The marker appear on the user map, and if I want to disappear it again, I will go to the admin and press the marker and check the confirm location, press save, and for sure it will disappear from this map. This is how the script works, and if you want to download the script, it will be in the description. But if you want to know how it works behind the scene, how to build and change this script, let's go to the next step. In our project locations, we have many files. We start with the header, the HTML structure, and the essential style for making the map on the full screen. As you see here, the full screen. And the map symbol style, if you remove this, there is no map. This is an essential styling for the map required by Google Maps API. After this, we load the jQuery and the footer to close the structure. After loading this, we go to the DB to making a connection to MySQL with using MySQL connect, and we connect it to demo database. This is the demo database which have a locations table. The structure for locations is the ID, auto increment, integer, and this is the latitude, longitude. It should be a float and the description to save the description, and the location status to active deactive the marker on the map. And you will find the source for the SQL table locations SQL in the project. Then we have a locations model which collect all the queries to handle how to work and deal with MySQL table. As you see here, this is the add location to add a new location. This is the confirm location to confirm location from the admin. Get confirmed locations that used in the user map. Get all locations that used by the admin map. And this is array flatten that used by get all locations and get confirmed locations to make the array as a readable JSON that used by the admin map and the user map. Now let's go to the admin map. In the admin map we include the header and the locations model. After this we have the map div, which used by the script to load the map into this div. So what is in the script? We create a variable map, a variable for the marker, a variable for the info window, and we have two icons to replace the red icon with purple when we want to confirm the marker locations to collect all the locations from the database and pass it to this variable. Then we initiate the map with init map function that called when we load this script. When the Google map called at the first time, it called back the init map function. As you see here, this is the init map. In the init map we load the essential Google Maps options. We told Google Maps to initiate the map with this latitude and longitude and initiate the info window and then pass this location with the zoom to the map. After this we make a loop, a for loop for the locations that we get from the database and create markers dynamically by using the data that come from this variable. And here in the position we tell the map to add the marker on the right latitude and longitude. Here it will pass the latitude and here it pass the longitude and pass all these markers to the map, the first map that we initiate before. Then in the icon we check if the location is confirmed. Here, like here, equal to 1, it will be red icon, else it will be purple icon. And we load on the marker, load the form. Document.get element by ID form. Where is this ID? This is the ID for the form. Into this form, this is the ID form. It will load all the div. Into this form we have the input description and we have the confirmed location, which is a checkbox, and this description is disabled. So it will load dynamically all the markers with its HTML into it. And for every load we have a click listener. Why we use this click listener? Because we want if someone click on the marker, it will fill the form. As example, it will check if the value that come from the database is equal to 1, it will make the checkbox checked, else it will be 0, and it will pass the ID for the hidden input to use it by the SQL to update the record. As you see here, confirm location, we post the ID, and if the ID is the same, it will update the location status with the right value and set the content to the info window, which is this form with its value. And after this, open the info window. As you see here, when I click, it opens the info window. So what is the save data function do? When you press on save, there is an event listener which is on click, which call save data function. And in the save data function, we have three variables. The first one, which is confirmed, to get the right value from the confirmed checkbox, and the ID to get the right value for the ID hidden input, and the URL to pass all these data through the URL, then post this data to locations model.php, this file here. And if the response is okay, 200 in the response code mean the response is okay and the data saved in the database. After saving the data, it will close the info window and reload the same page to refresh the results and show the marker with the new value. Download URL that make the Ajax request. Now let's go to the second example, which is user map. Again, in the user map, we include the header, the location models, the script for the Google Maps, and the map div, and the script with the same info window, map, red icon, purple locations, but here we get only the confirmed locations and pass it to locations. Also, we have the options with the same longitude and latitude, and pass these options to the Google Map initiation. After this, we create a markers array that hold all the markers that created by the users. We create also a get marker unique ID to generate a unique ID for every marker by passing the latitude and longitude, and return the unique ID, which is about latitude underscore concatenate with longitude. There is another helper function which is getLatLang that used to give the maps the position by passing the latitude and longitude. It is the same as used in the admin. If you see here, the position equal to latlang. Okay, here the latlang. Then we have the add listener by using the click event listener. So when everyone press enter on the map, it will create a new marker. This marker have these options: the position, the map that will related to. If you remember, this is the map that the marker will related to. The animation, this is the drop animation. If you see here, when I press here, this is the marker drop on the fly. Then I use the get marker unique ID to identify every marker on the map. I use this unique ID to identify the marker when I remove the marker from the map with the right click. Then I pass the marker ID to the marker. Why I do this? Because I using the unique ID to identify the current marker when I want to remove it from the map. As example, when I want to remove this marker, let's press another one. I want to remove this marker exactly, not this. How can I identify the right marker when I want to remove this? The answer is by using getMarkerUniqueID that passed for every marker generated on the map. Let's right click here. It will remove this marker. Then I pass this form in the HTML option. Then I pass all markers to the marker array that we created here. So every marker on the map passed to this array. Okay, after this I bind the marker events to this marker. What is the marker events? Let's see. This is the marker events, exactly the right click event. When I bind the marker event to the marker I created before, I will pass all its data. Then I will extract the marker ID and pass it to function remove marker. This is the remove marker. I will pass the marker and the marker ID, and then set the marker on the map to null and delete the marker instance from the markers array. Again, to remove the marker, I do two steps. First, make setMap to null and delete the marker from the markers array by using the unique ID. After binding the marker right click event, I will bind the marker info window. Again, I will pass the marker to bind the marker info, and I will extract the marker ID, which is a unique. Then I will create an info window, set the content for this marker, the HTML, and open the info window. As you may notice in the user map, all we discussed until now is about the static marker. What about the dynamic markers that come from the database? Here is the answer. Here we make a loop, the same loop with the locations, and pass all the data to the form. And again, the add listener to add the data when someone click or press on the marker. It is the same as we discussed before in the admin map, and also with the save data, but with some change, which is when someone saves the data, I will change the icon to the purple icon and close the info window. Then set new content, which is the message waiting for admin confirm. Then reopen the info window. If there is a problem with this request, it will send a console message with the response code, and I will see a set content error message, which is inserting errors. And again, the download URL is the same as in the admin map. Finally, I hope this video to be at the same you expect from me, and if you have any question, please leave a comment, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe for the new tutorials. Thank you for watching. See you next. Bye.